We dreamed that one day we would be able to live a more self-sustaining lifestyle with more control over our own destiny and more freedom. We believed with hard work and perseverance that we could make our dreams come true, and we could live the life we wanted the way we wanted to live it. Now we're going to live that dream, making the move from New England to northern Arkansas to live off our land the way we want to, the way we were meant to.
Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Eric with Tilted K Homestead.
Today we're going to be working on some of our homesteading skills. Today we'll be freezing some corn on the cob and also freezing some whole kernel corn and saving some corn on the whole kernel corn, I should say, so that we can make corn relish in a later video.
That's right. We got this corn here from a local farmer, and we're going to be shucking all this corn down, and then we're going to be getting the corn silk off, and we're going to rinse it in a water bath and get it ready for blanching over here on the stove. Let's get started doing that, and we're just going to take some of this corn, and almost everybody is shucked corn before. You just shuck it down. We have a basket over here that we're going to put all these corn husks on and silks. And once we, when we do the whole kernel, I'll put the cobs in here too, and we'll bring them back out in the woods for the deer and the raccoons and whatever, and that'll get rid of them.
Okay, we have all our corn here, all shucked and, well, with some silk still on there, but we got it desilked and we got it washed so that it's getting ready to go into the blanch.
That's right. We have a pot of water over here. We have the heat on. We're going to bring this up to a boil, and then this pot over here, we cleaned and rinsed it out and filled it up with fresh, cool water. So we're going to blanch it there, and we're going to cool it down here.
2 to 3 minutes,
About
right?
2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to cook it, you just want to blanch it, and we're going to get it cooled down. Get it back out here on the towel and get it dry, and then we're going to start processing it.
Okay, guys, our water is boiling. I think we're ready to put in our corn so that it can be blanched. I'm probably going to only put in about 8 to 10 ears of corn right now, just because of the size of the pan. We don't want to overcrowd it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 8. That's what's going to work in the pan right now. Then we're going to come over and we're going to set our timer. It's usually about 2 to 3 minutes, but I set the timer for 2.5 minutes, and then we'll see what it looks like from there. Okay, guys, the corn is already blanched. It blanched for 2.5 minutes, and now it's in a cool bath water so that it can get ready to be cut and packaged for freezing. We are doing batches of corn, so right now I added more corn into the boiling pot, and we have that timer going for 2.5 minutes again.
Alright, everybody, we've got all our corn blanched, and now we're at the point where we need to cut what we're going to cut off the cob. So I'm going to go ahead and start that process. And usually what I do is I just kind of stand it up like this and get it in there, and you'll feel it. And you're just going to cut right along the cob, and you see it right along the cob like that, and it comes off pretty easily. And I will cut this side down. And then flip it over and get the other side. And we're gonna get this all cut up. All right, and we're gonna take this corn, and this is an 8-cup measuring cup that I have here. And the first 8 cups that we take off, we are saving for corn relish. So I'm gonna get all this cut up for you and get it going, and we'll come back with the next step. Also, a lot of you might be wondering why we're outside doing this. Well, it's a beautiful day, and we were able to do it outside. We have the little cook stove to boil water on, and why not come outside and spend the day? All right, I'm gonna get this cut up for you, and I'll see you when we get to the next step. Okay, we've got all our corn off the cob. These ones over here, we are going to freeze as corn on the cob, and we're going to put 2 cobs per bag, and we're going to freeze that up. This here is 8 cups of whole kernel corn that we're going to use for our corn relish recipe. And over here is the rest of the corn that we're going to bag up in 2 serving sizes, about 1.5 cups or equivalent to a 12-ounce can of jars. So let's get that process started. We're just going to take a fresh bag, and we're going to get a couple of corn kernels in there. And then usually what I do is I'll try and get as much air out as I can and get it down there. Pull it real tight, squeeze it tight, and then just seal the zipper. So we're going to do a bunch of those, and then we're going to do up this corn. Let's do with it. Alright, we've got all our corn on the cob all bagged up, and we've got our corn for the corn relish in the refrigerator so that can stay cool. And we're going to move forward. We're going to do is we're going to take, and I'm thinking for me and Missy, it's about 1.5 cups to 2 cups per serving. And that's about 1.75 cups, and then we're going to take it and we're going to put it in a sandwich bag. And we're going to seal that all up nice and tight. And then when we get 3 or 4 of those, we're going to take them and we're going to put them in a Ziploc so they're really well protected, and mark them. Okay guys, this is what we got. We got 21 meals worth of corn, plus the 8 cups of corn that we're going to use for the corn relish out of 5 dozen corn, or 1 bushel of corn. So we have the corn on the cob, and then these 3 bags each have 4 bags of sandwich bags of Ziploc with.
This is something new that we're trying.
This is something new that we're trying, just to save on the bigger bags. And also, let me just say that we are not experts. This video is not a how-to video. This is us trying this for the first time, We won't really know if we did this right or which method is going to be the better method until we eat this corn later on. So if you have better ways of doing it, that's great, and you can any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. If we're doing something wrong, we'll be sure to update you that it didn't work out the way we planned. Don't do it that way. But this is not a how-to. This is just us trying to perfect our skills to be better homesteaders when we get down to the land.
Yes. So we'd like to thank you for watching our videos, and if you find us interesting, please share them. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our channel, and it will keep you updated on what we're doing next.
That's right.
Okay.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. Have a great day.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.